Imagine this, an elderly woman, let's call her Margaret. She sits in her room on her chair and she's staring to the clock. But time is running slowly. And she wishes to have somebody to talk, somebody who listens, somebody to connect. But there is nobody around. That's sad, isn't it? Is this how you want to spend your final years? Some facts. The world is getting older. By 2050, we already have 2.1 billion people aged over 60. But that's not the biggest problem. Over 25% experience loneliness. And this isn't just sad, it's a global challenge, and it leads to mental sickness. And by 2040, we need 13.5 million new care workers globally. Think about it. From where should we get them? And on the other side, dementia is rising dramatically. It will triple up from today to 2050 to over 150 million people living with dementia. But what if Margaret had somebody to talk, somebody who listens, somebody to connect? This is grizoon, our AI-powered digital companion designed for elderly care. It listens, it understands, it remembers, and it talks like a real human, in every language and always, 24 hours. And the special thing, it remembers not only words, it knows their life stories and all their past experience. So seniors can talk about their childhood, about their favorite music, and about all their past stories, like with a real family member or a friend. And with this, we reduce loneliness, of course, and because it keeps their minds active, it even slows down dementia. And grizoon is more than just an idea. Within our amazing team, all of us have 10+ years experience in startup, AI, elderly care, and project management. And we already raised over 280,000 Swiss francs in revenue, and we have partnerships with important and famous care facilities in Switzerland. We are looking for 1.5 million in a pre-seed round to bring our digital AI companion for elderly care up to the next level and to scale and expand with grizoon. So now Margaret has somebody to talk, somebody who listens, somebody to connect. She's not alone anymore. This is a future where no senior is left behind. Let's build it together. I still have 20 seconds left.
That was amazing. Very good.
It's a gift to us, right?
Yeah.
I get it.
Let's break the ice. One question, how do you make your AI tool, because I haven't seen the demos, I don't know how it works, human? Because I think, from my experience, other people want human touch, not something which is cold on the other side.
So our solution will run on a tablet, and it's like an avatar with a real face. So this is like human-like. But the most important thing is we work together with professionals from the care sector, and we train it with them together. So they know how you have to talk with a senior, with older people, or with a dementia patients. And I think that's the most important thing. So we train it with professionals from the daily business, and then we learn it.
Okay. You're facing a tricky healthcare system in Europe and surely in Switzerland. Who's paying for it?
It's a B2B SaaS business model, so it will be the care facilities or the home care organizations. So that's the target group for us. Yeah.
Okay.
Because they have the problem that they don't have enough care workers, but they know that it's important to communicate with the people in their facilities, so it's very important. It will empower them, and they have like more time to work on other important things.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, first of all, I think it's a really impressive problem that you guys are solving. I think the loneliness epidemic is a real thing, and if we can leverage AI to remove some of that and help elders create these relationships with characters or feel less lonely, that's amazing. I think the questions around just the go-to-market are really key in just understanding who is the buyer of this. If you're going the B2B route, figuring out is there budget for those care homes to invest in this type of technology. If you're going the more consumer route, it's typically a bit harder on the acquisition piece. And so I think you guys are still early on in that, but I think that those would be some of my key questions. And then just understanding defensibility. I think we've seen a lot of companies pop up in the space, whether they're approaching elderly care or other markets or other verticals within that. So just figuring out exactly what your edge is, and that can be through distribution, go-to-market technology, et cetera. And so that's what I would encourage you to dive into.
Yeah, thank you. So we already work with 4 care facilities in Switzerland.
Great.
And we talked with them, and they told us they need it. So it's a kind of a sign that there is a market for it. And they already told us they will pay for it. So, but it's just the start, and we will further develop the product with the feedback from them, and then scale further on in Switzerland.
That's great. Yeah. I mean, there is a huge shortage in clinicians. And so if you guys are solving that problem for them, then you'll see, right?
Okay, great.
Thanks so much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.